It has been 3 years since one of the worst oil train disasters in North American history. Similar train derailments across the country and here in Maryland are causing concern. And WJZ is live at the Howard Street Tunnel. George Solis has more on a push to prevent future tragedies. George?
Well, activists and community members showed up to City Hall today with boxes of petitions and handwritten letters urging city leaders to take action against the oil train cars that come through the city, like here at the Howard Street Tunnel. Unfortunately, it was a plan that didn't get far. Sights and sounds hard to forget.
Oh my God!
It's been 3 years to the day since the oil train derailment and explosion in Lac-Mégantic, Quebec. 47 people died, making it one of the worst oil train disasters in North America. Just a month ago, a similar incident in Oregon forcing the evacuation of 2 schools.
If they experience an impact, a car-to-car impact or a derailment, they tend to explode.
Through the years, there have been a number of close calls in Baltimore City and County. WJZ there in 2001 after a derailment in the Howard Street Tunnel caused a fire that burned for days. There was also this collision in Rosedale back in 2013.
It was just mayhem. It was just crazy.
And most recently, a 13-train car derailment again in the Howard Street Tunnel. No oil on board, but other hazardous chemicals were. These rails, the very same used to transport millions of gallons of crude oil through Baltimore in recent years.
We have no advantage from them. We only have risk.
WJZ at City Hall Wednesday as community members push to pass a new law for more studies on the health and risk impacts of oil trains through the city. A route that exposes potentially more than 165,000 people in the event of an explosion. These are some of the more than 2,000 petitions and handwritten letters from people living along the blast zone that will be delivered to City Hall this afternoon. Only they weren't.
The councilman's office is unable to accept these petitions at this time.
With no one to collect them, no oil trains in our tunnels. The group plans on trying again at a future public hearing. Back out here live where you can see work still actually continues on this side of the Howard Street Tunnel. Now, Councilman Jack Young, who supports a tougher look at these oil train cars coming through the city, says he is aware of these petitions and will work with his office to get them in soon. Reporting live in Mount Royal, George Solis, WJZ Eyewitness News.
All right, thank you, George. Now, similar rallies were held today in D.C. and across the country as part of a National Week of Action to highlight oil train dangers.